Hello, Infinity. Here is a quick crash course in how I render in Krita. First things first, I am going to select the color of the skin tone here, and then I'm going to use the handy dandy selection tool and select everywhere that there's going to be some blush. Our pirate is a bit of a drinker, so I just need to add more color to his face, which is going to be a more purple version of his skin tone. Then with the water brown brush, I'm going to slap in that blush color that I've selected. And this brush has the tendency to glitch, which is why I use the selection tool. That way I don't get a random strike. And then I use the Q-tip blender tool and blend everything out nice and smooth. Then with a chunkier water brush, I'm going to go in and color in those scars very sloppily because the skin around the scar is going to have some discoloration too. Then with a slightly more purple and darker color, I go in around the eyes. Then with the hair, I again use a darker color of the hair, and you can see that brush really glitching there. And I'm adding more definition around the hair to make it look and appear more round, and adding some texture as well. Really going in and trying to kind of follow the shape of the dread itself. And then going in with a slightly lighter version of the hair color, adding some more highlight and definition, really trying to give a lot of texture to this hair here. Then I go in and select the hat, and with the sponge tool, add a little bit of texture and dirt and grime to his old hat as well. And then for the shadows, I select the layer and move it over from normal to darken, and select everywhere that I want the shadow on the face, hair, and pretty much everywhere else. It's kind of similar to how I added the blush, but switching over to darken, it's going to add this nice blue color. Once again, using a water brush. Some people ask why I use the water brush instead of the airbrush, and even though I end up blending it out, I think it still adds some nice definition and variety when using the water brush and blending instead of just using the straight airbrush. And as you can see, I really blend out those shadows, and then I lower the opacity so that they're not as harsh. Then for highlights, it's kind of the same process, but using addition instead of darken, and using more of a yellow color to add those highlights as well, and deselecting and blending everything out into oblivion. And here's the before, and here is the after. And as you can see, it really makes a difference. Thank you, and hopefully this helps. Bye!